You are not worthy.
I understand. I can only hope that one day you will judge me to be worthy.
Aw, okay.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Alright, have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir.
And as I lifted the relic, I realized this wasn't about glory, it was about redemption. For all of us, including that beggar I just gave a gold coin to. What's up gamers, it's MC and welcome back to the DLC of Oblivion Remastered, the Knights of the Nine questline. I'm here in Leowin and I was going to go to the chapel and get the mace, but I realized I have to do another quest first. This is the quest for the boots, Nature's Fury. I have been instructed to find the Shrine of Kynareth in Cyrodiil's Great Forest and speak to the priest there about the boots of the Crusader. So I'm pretty sure I need these boots in order to walk to the mace, because the mace is a kind of like a puzzle, which you need the boots for. The boots give you the power to walk to the mace and show your trust in Zenithar. Why are you attacking my pebbles? Alright. To the shrine. Go to the shrine, we talk to the lady. She tells us we have to do a test. I kind of remember that part of the quest. Alright, we're here at the shrine.
Welcome, friend. Hail.
Let me just deal with this. Stop trying to kill my horse, I only have the one
And
horse.
bogs and rainforest to south.
Really?
Safe travels.
I need to talk to
Be
you.
seeing
Brings you
you.
to the altar of Kynareth, my child.
I need the boots of the Crusader.
You would seek the holy relic Kynareth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kynareth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
What test?
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kynareth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kynareth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
Fear and respect nature. Tell me about that.
Indeed. Nature itself is Kynareth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test.
Where is this grove?
Not far from here, to the west. Nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Very well, I shall take this test.
Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kynareth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck.
Thank you for the
Be seeing you.
good luck wish. Alright, I'll leave my horsey here. He can't come to the grove. Whoops. See my cool running style.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
I respect nature. I like to pick nature's flowers. Wait, is this the right spot? I believe it is. Yeah, it is. I respect nature so much, I'm gonna collect all these things. I just got a quest update. Which is probably me arriving. I have reached the Grove of Trials. I shall have to wait and see what Kynareth has in store for me. I'm just gonna pick some flowers while I wait. And some mushrooms. Mushrooms! There we go. There's some growling happening. By respecting nature so much, I'm doing some gardening around the grove. Don't mind me. A bear attacked me in the sacred grove, but I made no attempts to fight back. A cave has been revealed, and it would seem the boots of Crusader are waiting inside. Excellent. Oh, I got 2 quest updates. So I finished that quest and then I updated the actual quest to collect all the relics. Now that I have these boots, I should equip them. Should I just be wearing all the Crusader stuff during this quest? I've got the boots, the cuirass, and the helmet. Now I'm going to get the mace. So let's go quests and put this one back on. How do I activate it? It's not letting me activate it. Why can't I activate a quest? Is it telling me to go now to the Priory? I don't want to go to the Priory. I want to go to Leyawiin and back to the chapel, but it's not letting me activate the other quest.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Alright. Have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
Thank you. Is this Julianos's? No, this is Zenith.
It's
Zenith.
you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
I am merely a servant of the Knights.
Such humility. I admire you. I am Caradus O'Holan. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak. Or perhaps Zenithar decided that it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid.
What can you tell me about the mace?
Legends say that when Pellinor Whitestrake was slain by the Ayleids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawiin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Oh, so
Farewell.
Calabar, or whatever his name is.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
I'm busy. Can't talk right now. Saint Calabas. Is that what he called him? We have to look out for his... Here, Saint Calidus. That's who we have to go see. No, that one hasn't died yet. Alright, we have to pray to Saint Calidus, and I'm wearing the boots. Now I can make this my active quest. I have knelt before the shrine of Saint Calidus in Leyawiin, and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the Mace of Zenithar off in the distance. There is a glowing walkway leading towards them. The boots of Kynareth are vibrating softly, and they seem to have some sort of connection to the mythical path. And now, with the boots equipped, I can walk along this path to the next relic, the Mace of the Crusader. So if I just trust the mythical path, I can walk along the mythical path. I don't trust it! I've recovered the Mace of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Ravelis' quest by recovering the Mace of the Crusader. I should continue to search for the relics that the other ghost knights were questing for. And as I lifted the relic, I realized this wasn't about glory, it was about redemption. For all of us, including that beggar I just gave a gold coin to. You're being attacked by... Defend the chapel.
Take that! Die! I'm supposed to be impressed.
After recovering the Mace of the Crusader, I found minions of Uriel attacking the Chapel of Zenithar. They were all defeated, and the Leyawiin's chapel escaped desecration.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Uriel.
You are not worthy.
I understand. I can only hope that one day you will judge me to be worthy.
Aw. Okay.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor.
So this is for the gauntlets. Stenda Chapel in Coral. That's good. I think I'm near Coral. Let's travel up to Coral and get the gauntlets. What about the greaves of the Crusader? Alright, where's the chapel here? Oh, that looks like a chapel. Chapel of Stenda.
Welcome.
Gauntlets of the Crusader.
The gauntlets, eh? They're Arelder's responsibility. Speak to him about them. Bye.
Hi there.
Arelder.
I wish I had witnessed the avatar of Divine Akatar.
What brings you here, my son?
The gauntlets.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I've come to retrieve them.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened.
Alright, tell me the story, but I know the story already.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
I have met the knight, the ghost that sent me on the quest. So, who is Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Okay, tell me where Kellen is then.
He's down in the chapel hall, resting. You may speak to him if you like.
I will. What can you tell me about his curse?
It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done.
Can I just try to pick up the gauntlets? The gauntlets are too heavy. Can I activate the quest now? Because it wasn't letting me before. There we go. You gotta go downstairs and probably talk to Kellen. Is he there or is he there? I think he's here. Chapel Hall. Is he in the chapel hall? He is somewhere in the chapel hall. Behind this wall. Hello, Kellen.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
Alright, tell me about your curse, Kellen.
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells.
Interesting. Let's talk about the gauntlets first, and then we'll talk about Ayleid.
You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything.
Alright, tell me about Ayleid.
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
Alright, we gotta convince him.
Hello.
Hello, Kellen.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
What are you talking about?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendarr every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendarr for the power to lift this curse?
I will do it.
Bye.
Please, go ahead.
Do you wish to pray to Stendarr for the power to lift Kellen's curse? Yes. I have prayed at the altar in the chapel of Stendarr and have been granted the ability to lay hands on Kellen. I need to see him at once. Kellen, I have the power. Oh, there we go. I have lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has been affected. With this curse lifted, I can now retrieve the gauntlets. Alright, glad I could be of assistance. Alright, where are these gauntlets? I have recovered the gauntlets of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Casimir's quest by recovering the gauntlets of the Crusader. I should return to the Priory and find out if there's any news on the remaining 2 relics. So there's 2 relics, one has to be the Greaves. So one has to be the Greaves. I'm not too sure of the other one, maybe another weapon, most likely. But let's go back to the Priory. Fast travel straight there. I wonder if we'll get attacked at the Priory.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick. I think he's dead.
Sir Roderick, who's that?
A holy knight, like you, questing for the relics at the Prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics.
What happened?
At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpole Cave, and there he fell.
I'm sure he died well.
He did. I owe him my life. He faced the evil wraith of Lord Vlindrel and told me to run. And I did. I know I should have stayed with him. Perhaps together we could have destroyed that evil thing.
What was Sir Roderick looking for?
He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpole Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
You know where the relics are?
Yes, my lord. And I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The Greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
Well, that sorts out the Greaves. And the sword? The sword is the last one. What happened to it?
The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck.
Take it easy, you're safe now.
I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpole. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you.
It does. You did well, Lathan.
Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick.
Rise, Sir Lathan.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpaw Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
I didn't even know where that guy came from. It wasn't part of the story before.
Well met,
And
Sir
who are
Knight.
you? Oh, you are from the shrine. And where's the other guy? Oh, look, they're actually like building stuff here. They're restoring it. Is this mine? That looks like it's my room. Is this him? No.
Did I not say we would meet again? I am here and ready to serve. I will join your order, and together we will fight this new threat against the Nine. Glory to the Nine.
I don't remember you. But I think I would have had to get other quests from other people. This is the one that was at the Chapel of Zenithar.
Greetings, Sir Knight. Goodbye.
I don't want to talk to you, I just wanted to check you out. So they must be the people that we were doing the quests with, and they gave us this stuff. What's going on in the basement? So Latham's all dressed up. We even have a guy that is like our dedicated smith now. What's going on in here? These guys are still here. Well, I'm going to put on my greaves. I'm going to talk to you.
How may I serve you, Commander? May the Nine guide your way.
You got nothing. Is Sir Lathan following me? I feel like he is. Yeah, he is. I warn you, Sir Lathan. You probably won't survive this. Alright, I'm here outside the Priory. And I'm going to end the episode here before I go get the sword. And then I'm guessing we have the boss of the quest line to defeat. And that will end the Knights of the Nine quest. But we'll tackle that in the next episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.